I need a break. Oh! Oh!
Celebrity worship is getting
What do
worse.
Sky Jackson, DDG, and
See, the thing is, if Duke Dennis is in this, then he capping.
Haley Bailey all have in common? You don't know them.
Not me, bro. Put it on me. Y'all probably don't even know who this is, huh? I do, like, bro, I do anything for y'all, boy.
Y'all remember Lil Sky Jackson from Jesse with the Chance or Clue or whatever Disney Channel show? Well, this is her now. Now, recently, she's been in the news for a bunch of bad things, honestly. She peaked at 7 years old, so the trajectory...
I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy seeing, like, a childhood, like, star, my childhood, like, getting pregnant by YN, and the YN crashing out on everybody. First of all, that nigga diss Cameron Boys. How you gonna diss Cameron Boys? That nigga dead. He dead. He ain't do nothing to you.
We go down from here. A lot of child stars don't end up having these long-lasting careers.
Sky Jackson is one of the many ex-Disney Channel stars whose career peaked while being on the network. By just the age of 5, Sky Jackson's acting career was in full swing as she appeared in an episode of Sesame Street and a commercial for Band-Aid brand. But it wasn't until 3 years later in 2011 when her acting career reached new heights as she appeared in the movie The Smurfs and was discovered by the Disney Machine as she was cast in the role she's most known for to this day as Zuri Ross and Jessie. Jessie is by all accounts one of the most successful shows in Disney Channel history. How much of a cash cow Jessie was for Disney Channel, it only made sense that they decided to make a spin-off that returned most of the original cast. Sky only did 58 episodes of Bunked before she realized that the show might run for 20 more years. So at that point, she decided that it was of her best interest to leave Disney Channel entirely.
Or so she thought.
Only a few years after leaving Disney Channel, her embarrassing Gossip Girl audition tape surfaced online and went absolutely viral for all of the wrong reasons.
Ugh, sales rack Sally isn't even clever. If you're going to deface someone's locker, at least make it original.
To make matters even worse for Sky,
I ain't gonna lie. That's Disney Channel acting right there. I feel like a laugh track would have came in right after that.
That public perception has kind of been ruined throughout the past few years as she's found herself in some embarrassing online beefs, most notably with the Catch Me Outside girl, which ended in Sky Jackson setting a restraining order on Bad Baby due to the
Do you think you have what it takes to make like it never even happened happen? Then you belong at the #1 brand and property.
Okay, what is with all these ads telling me to get a job?
Sending death threats Sky's way. Mix that in with the fact that she's been accused of scamming her fans by asking them for $5 to put their name into a raffle giveaway for a MacBook Pro. But even with all this, Sky's still been able to book consistent work to this day in projects nobody's really heard of, but a job's a job at the end of the day. The most notable work Sky Jackson's been a part of the past few years was appearing on Kai Cenat's streams and Lil Nas X's music video for Panini. But after what happened recently, I don't know if she'll be getting those same opportunities anymore as she just got arrested on domestic battery. But for Sky Jackson's sake, I hope she gets things back on the right track. It's truly a terrible deal.
Now, the most recent thing is that she's gotten pregnant and her BD Leggero Ball, we don't even know his real name, has been discovered and the internet is furious.
Wait. Sky Jackson is pregnant, engaged, and putting her hands on her boyfriend. Child, just when we thought 2024 couldn't possibly...
Wait, what do you mean he was pimping her? What do you mean he was pimping her? Sky Jackson's getting pimped out?
Sky Jackson just gagged us because it was revealed that she's out here putting her paws on her boyfriend. Not only that, she's already pregnant by him and engaged to be married. Now, mind you, she just started dating this man a few months ago, and
like
she's
Summers.
already given her whole life away to him. What makes this even more shady is that nobody really knows who this man even is. I mean, he kind of just appeared out of nowhere.
He's a YN.
And it's already making Sky act out of
YN.
character. On top of all that, there are some really disturbing allegations going around that he's allegedly Sky's handler, and he's allegedly been pimping her out after several blind items came out to make these wild. Let me give y'all a little bit of context on Sky and her man's relationship, because the red flags have been waving since day one. She first teased her new boyfriend a few months ago when she posted photos of them together on her Snapchat. Now, she initially blurred out his face in most of them pictures.
Yes, you heard that AI TikTok right. Apparently, Sky Jackson is a S worker and her boyfriend is some sort of pimp and he's allegedly doing these things. Look, when you put alleged in front of stuff, that does not make it okay. I don't know why there isn't some sort of regulation
that
behind
just breaks my heart.
These platforms should
be
like
that's someone I grew up watching and kind of grew up with, and it's just like, damn, now she getting pimped out. What you mean she getting pimped out by her
whatever
boyfriend
deed
at that?
needs to be put in front of this shit to get it off the internet. And I'll get back
She
to
got
that
a
later,
big
but
head
apparently
cranium.
this
Mike,
young
I
man
got-
that she did get into a relationship.
Nigga,
he
I
goes
don't
by the
got a
name
big
of
forehead.
Yerky,
Y'all finna make me go to Turkey and, like,
it's
ask
trying
for
to say
donations,
but
get
in
my
a
hairline
fancy
fixed.
way. And she did meet
Finna
him
do a
as
GoFundMe
pen
for
pal in jail. And we'll dive a little bit deeper into that in a second, but there are a lot of people on the internet that are saying Sky Jackson has been used, she's been abused, she's been taken advantage of, and they can't realize how such a Disney princess or star could be taken advantage of like this. But I'm here to tell you,
I'm
we
one of
have
them
to
that can't
put
realize that.
accountability and blame on these people, and honestly come to the realization that you just don't know these people. I mean, when you see pictures of her saying free my man with the baby picture of this young man, you gotta know that she has a clear and conscious mind as to what she's doing with her actions. And we can't act like Sky Jackson does not have some past. She was beefing with Little Kid, rest in peace, baby mom, about some allegations. She got into it with Bad Baby as well. She was also scamming her fans out of a MacBook. She has a bunch of different things going on in her past.
What happened?
She's probably not
What
a good person,
happened?
but ultimately it should let us know that we don't know her at all, and we should just let her die with the show that she was on Disney Channel. And if there's any more reason to believe that we should just leave this on because we don't know these people and that Sky Jackson isn't the person that we thought she was, well, recently this baby daddy did get arrested, and it has come out that he has been putting out multiple Facebook messages, posts, and things like that, talking about how he doesn't like Sky Jackson. She's
On WAP, I'm salty. I got this dunk. I'm at Disney Channel. He's saying he hates you publicly on Facebook, and you having his kid. And you having his kid. And you over here talking about free him, free him. He talking about fuck you, fuck you. Like
this, that, and the third, etc., etc. But trust me, when you have a baby daddy like this, these aren't just one-off moments that you can blame to be hacking on account. If he's comfortable enough to post these,
that nigga account was not hacked. No, don't even try to say
types of
that.
videos
Don't
on
even
Facebook,
try to
then
say
I'm
that,
pretty
bro.
sure you know who you're dealing
He
with.
did not get hacked. Hold on.
Bro, you need to stop doing that, girl. Like,
That's not even hacked. That's him. That's him. That's him. 4K. How is that hacked?
I ain't do shit. Man, I'm single. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Baby girl, you ain't know I'm good for domestic violences. On life, we'll both go to jail, beating on each other. Smile in my mugshot.
In the past week on Twitter, there was a thread that was saying, post your deadbeat baby daddy challenge. I went through the thread and I searched for people who may have got the script flipped on them. Their baby daddy had no signs of being a bad person before this. They honestly got blindsided. Maybe something where they got knocked in the head. Something that told me, hey, this person was not aware of how bad this person was before. And I found one person like that. Regular people ignore red flags, or they get smitten with the idea of companionship that makes them ignore or be okay with a bunch of different scummy, dumb activities. Now, why that can't be the case for Sky Jackson, why Sky Jackson can't just also be a bad person, I don't know.
Sky
But for some
Jackson
reason,
need to
people keep
get
giving Sky Jackson
up.
excuse after excuse after excuse and putting the blame on the baby daddy in this situation. And let's be clear, the people that are picking these bad partners
she need to
aren't
get
bad at
up.
picking
Stand
bad
up for
partners. They
yourself.
themselves are picking their type. You usually gravitate and are in circles with people that are just like you. It's kind of hard to break off. So if you've got a history of felonies, you're most likely going to pick a partner who has a history of felonies, violence, all this stuff like that. Opposites don't usually attract. I know that that's some Disney Channel trope where the boy from the slums marries the princess, or the king of the country comes into the coffee shop. That's not how that works. People usually generally gravitate towards the things that they are. And it all stems from idolization. The truth is, these people see themselves in Sky Jackson or any other celebrity that they're mad at. These celebs do the exact same things, and they wanted an excuse their whole life as to why they are in the situations that they are. But in reality, people do dumb shit. To me, this is the exact same equivalent to the guys that are trying to date the bottle girls and say, oh, all women are 304s, all women are bad people, but are only going for the 304s and the bad people. Oh, all women do.
I ain't gonna lie, he's spitting. Cause like it be the main niggas that be complaining about their girl. They go for the same exact type of girl. Like you not changing your situation. You doing the same exact thing. Stop going for the niggas that you like. Like go for a bookworm or something, bro.
Today is the sex workers and the people that work in nightlife.
Sky Jackson got pregnant by a man who, if not most of us, some of us have experienced.
What it is that people forgetting that celebrities are just normal people like us.
You know what I mean?
People are forgetting that
something about them screws being loose up here. They just give it all to you, and it just be the best.
What it really is that we're finally starting to realize, like now, and as we're getting older, these celebrities are just like us. And they're no different. I mean, I've been knew that. Like, We're all people. We all put on the pants the same way. I don't know if y'all majestically put y'all pants on or nothing. Y'all got people to put y'all pants on for you, but we all hop in our pants one leg at a time, twin. And we all put our socks on one sock at a time. We gotta learn that, bro. We gotta stop like putting people higher above us because they got more money and fame than us. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta leave the ass, but you gotta
like,
leave
I'm
before you get pregnant.
Dennis, you know what I'm saying?
That's the step that Sky Jackson skipped.
Duke Dennis
Y'all
just
baby
him.
daddy, these men that are just supposed to be for a good time, a good jolly old time. You're not supposed to marry a scammer. You're not supposed to have a baby with a scammer. Them not the men that you settle down with. And we just all seeing a canon event that a lot of us go through Sky Jackson. We didn't want that for our Disney. We didn't want that for Miss Disney, okay? We wanted her to, feel me, be the classy, bougie person that we all thought she was in our head. She did not live up to that, but you feel me? I'm not mad at you, girl. I'm just a little bit disappointed.
And now, don't get me wrong. The male equivalent of that exists. People do these things. I've dated the girl with the tattoo on the back of her shoulder. You know, the one that get a little freaky. Hell, I've dated the throat goat as well. I've dated the one who might have been raw with Tom, Dick, and Hank, and I was the fifth man. Listen, we're not going to get into my dating life. Ultimately, the moral of the story
I want to get into that, bro. I want to hear some of
that. On the wild side. You don't supposed to go too deep into the wild side. You're supposed to maybe get close to the edge and then come back. But the real problem is when people give a bunch of excuses to those that live on the wild side and don't hold these people accountable for their own actions. When you have rust, you're gonna get pregnant. When you're dealing with somebody who has a bunch of felonies, they're most likely to repeat that same cycle.
Girls like her typically fetishize guys like him, you know, YNs, hood niggas. And they really get a kick out of their contrast. Like the general public's confusion of how the two of them could even cross paths, or the fact that she would even be attracted
That's
to him.
what I'm
And
actually trying to figure out. Like, what draws them together?
It makes them look like idiots, because realistically, a woman like Sky Jackson dating a literal degenerate could only bring her down. There is absolutely no benefit to that. The only person that's benefiting is the degenerate, because then he gains access to your resources, which he will exploit because he doesn't appreciate them. Because YNs and hood niggas subconsciously know that y'all fetishize them. So they play along and get what they want, while you sit around thinking you're the best thing that's ever happened to him in his life, because you have a superiority complex and you believe that you're a better option than the women in the hood. And what you're offering him is something that he would have never been able to get without you. But in all actuality, damn near every woman in his life has spoiled him, took care of him, or brought him new experiences. Like, girl, you're not special. And that's why y'all always end up getting dogged out, because you have this flawed perception of what you were supposed to mean to him.
And while I appreciate the people that are giving reasonable conclusions about all these situations and doing their think pieces to kind of get people out of the idea of worshiping in celebrity idolization, ultimately these think pieces are even idolizations. Look, when you idolize a celebrity, it is clearly proven to be a sign of low intelligence, and that's just a fact. When you view them as flawless, it can be detrimental, because at the end of the day, you don't know.
You're trying to say just because I glaze Duke Dennis, I'm stupid? he calling me stupid for glazing Duke Dennis, bro. Like, I love Duke, bro, but like, am I really stupid, God? Am I that stupid?
These people lift up these celebrities based off of preconceived
if I gotta
notions
ask, then I'm probably that stupid.
From somebody who's in a writer room purposefully making them seem to be a better character than what they supposedly are. And then ultimately when that celebrity lets them down, they get super disappointed and even go to the extent of going to the extremes of making up fantasies about situations in which they encountered a celebrity and then saying how they were ultimately let down because they didn't live out to be the fantasy that they thought of in their own head. And then it can also be bad for the celebrity because they feel like they have to continue to craft this picture perfect image of themselves for the public consumption. Halle Bailey is a perfect example of this. Women on the internet absolutely hate the fact that she got pregnant by DDG, and they're looking for
there's nothing wrong with DDG. I'm trying to figure out why do people, okay, I understand DDG be sometimes be causing his own beefs and sometimes be doing his own stuff. There's nothing wrong with him other than that. I see DDG as a great content creator and a great man, and he make good music. I'm gonna be honest. And I don't know why people was hating on him for getting with Allie. Like,
He didn't mind any of these things. I mean, she
his
clearly
music
sat back
no,
when
it is
people called her
not,
baby
bro.
daddy a bum.
I
Never
say
addressed it on the
his
internet.
music
Just kinda
is
went with the idea
like,
of it. But secretly
it's
in the back of her
good,
head, she knew
but
that she had
it ain't
an
for everybody.
audience
You know
of
what I'm saying?
people that idolize and worship her that she could ultimately use to weaponize one day when the situation arrived. And that situation arrived when Kai Cenat had DDG and Halo on his stream. Then Halle Bailey tried to galvanize her troops to hate on Kai Cenat, hate on DDG, and feel some sort of sympathy for her by putting
I never
out some
understood
sort of
that,
tweet
bro.
like this. And ultimately, it kind of backfired.
Because Kai
on her
gave
in a
all
bad
the
way.
presents
Now,
and
I don't have my
everything
problems
he
with
could
putting
to
kids on
Halo,
the
bro.
internet. We've talked about
But
it on
like,
this channel before. And there are people that use these kids as
like,
some
there was
form
no
of
reason to be
content. I
hating
think
on
it's all
DDG for bringing
disgusting.
his kid on the
Using that
shit.
child to
Name
galvanize
5
your troops
DDG
of
songs.
audience that is
No,
delusional,
I'm
idolize you.
geeking. Name 5, like 5 of them right now, like without looking them up, bro. I can literally name 5 DDG songs right now. Like literally. Hold on. You said I'm not geeking? No. Moonwalking in Calabasas. Okay, that's one. That's one. I'm literally not even looking it up right now. I'm not looking it up. Like, okay, Moonwalking in Calabasas. What You Bad For featuring Real Boston Richie. You said not I'm geeking. Why I hear typing? You don't hear typing, twin. You do not hear typing. Hood Melody. Hold on. I'm thinking. Maybe it's me. Why you looking over there, bro? I'm looking at the camera. What do you mean? Why he clicking? Ain't nobody clicking. Hold on. I'm on 4. Hold on. Elon Musk. That's 5. I can name 6 too. Oh, I'm gonna do 10. It's not me. It's you. Damn. I need security. Let me go. Damn. Why you talk? One more. Impatient, featuring Corey Lorraine. Yeah, I did that.
Is even worse. Since then, Halle Bailey has redacted said statement, and I'm glad she did. Clear heads can finally prevail. But the whole situation around it, where her people were clamoring to find ways to call DDG a bum, a deadbeat, a dangerous person, this, that, and the third, I think that was totally wrong. And this is the reason why people shouldn't even be involved in these relationships like this. Because although the two partners involved have clearer heads, the people outside of it who idolize these people think irrationally and go to the extent of saying the most wildest shit. Earlier in the video, we talked about celebrities being pedestalized by their fans, and then when the fans interact with them or they get more content from their fans, they don't live up to it, and now the teardown begins. Well, this ultimately happened recently to Duke Dennis, you know, Captain Atlanta. At one point in time, the entire female population loved Duke Dennis.
And then they had that one moment where they all started hating on Duke just because he looked different in a video. They was like, I don't know if he ain't got no makeup on or something, but he looked a little different. Duke is forever the glorious king. Don't ever downplay him, ever. Do not ever downplay the glorious king Duke Dennis.
They admired him. But one day, he did one interview with Speedy, and the whole world switched up on him.
Why did I wake up this morning and y'all don't switched up on Duke Dennis? Because
That's
of the
all
way
I'm
he
saying.
looked with a high quality camera. Maybe he was a little tired. He was a little exhausted, possibly. We just went from hyping him from being a cowboy in a cowboy hat and his overalls to y'all talking about some nah, this not Duke. This not, huh? One day we'd be like,
Duke is forever Dukey Duke.
That's Duke Dennis. The next day we like, that's Duke Dennis. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It's crazy to see a switch up like that, especially when people would say the most outrageous things about Duke Dennis.
Valorant's on PS5.
Josh or Duke?
I ain't gonna lie. The thing is, okay, I'll be glazing Duke. I'll be joking with it though, like sometimes. But I saw a girl literally in one of Duke's videos. She started breakdancing for Duke, just randomly breakdancing for Duke. Now that is some insane glaze. Like, I understand you meeting a celebrity, but just start breakdancing in front of them. What was that even for?
And I know it's something as petty as it looks, but I had to get in contact with Duke, you know, the big drop. Had to go back into my AMP Rolodex and call him up on the phone to see if he would come and do a video with me to figure out his true feelings and real thoughts about women switching up on him on the internet. Really though, I don't mind.
This is not Duke Dennis. This nigga is not. Oh. This is. We got Duke at home. Team. This is Team Duke, bro. This is Panda by Duke, bro. This is not Duke. This is Darnell, bro. Darnell Denell.
Women switching up on me type shit like that, because in reality they got
this
some
is
sort
not
of idea in their head about me that they don't even know. You feel me? They see me on stream or these clips for a couple hours out of the week and they romanticize the relationship that we have, but in reality they don't even know me. They ain't never been to South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? They don't even listen to R&B like that. Now listen, I love the females, but clearly they starved of some type of genuine connection or relationship.
This is not Duke, bro.
I would fulfill that for the one person that's true for me, right? Type shit. In reality, though, like, I can't be for everybody, baby.
It's not
and
Duke,
that doesn't mean that you should fantasize about being with me.
He do got the hand motions down, though.
Somebody else in real life, for real, for real. So I appreciate the fans of this.
See, this ain't Duke because he not saying type shit enough, and he not showing them teeth off enough. He gotta be, man. For like the women, like I ain't like how they switched up on me. You know what I'm saying? Like type shit, and I just didn't feel like the love was there no more. You know what I'm saying? Like my aura's still there, but like type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
But we gotta calm down with all that idolization and celebrity worship type shit. You feel me? Appreciate you.
He ain't saying type shit enough.
Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Drop. The problem is they create these entire fantasy ideas about who you should and shouldn't be. You show maybe one or two glimpses of what a good person is supposed to be or somebody that they would find ideal, and they fill out this whole entire storybook about your life. There was even a situation in which this woman claimed to want Duke to be some sort of activist for these needs or these social injustices that are going on in the world. And because Duke didn't respond to the DMs, because Duke didn't get back to her in a timely manner, she went totally off the rails and started calling Duke all types of names and said he was all types of buck broken. It was crazy.
There was a time when I had a crush on Duke Dennis, but now I'm so disgusted by his character. I don't even see him as attractive. Like, I don't even care to keep up with him. He doesn't matter to me anymore. He has now made it onto the list of all the black men who got a little bit of fame, got a little bit of money, and suddenly America stopped. And they forget it so ignore the cries of all the black people who are saying, hey, we need your voice, we need your platform to help shed light onto this so this doesn't become a trend. It's sad to say, but I think he's made it over to that buck broken, I need my platform, I need white men to keep.
So, because he didn't speak out on a situation, and because he didn't respond to your DMs, when he probably gets millions of DMs a week from multiple women saying, "Oh, I'm trying to fuck you," like multiple DMs. You decide to bash him on the internet. Like I get he viewed my story because like that's Big Drop. Me and Big Drop like close like that, but like. You just mad?
You giving me my money and my paycheck. He's one of those black people now.
Now, Duke responded to her or didn't give her the response that she wanted, and she felt like she got some sort of vindication because it was a good glimpse into how he really was. But at the end of the day, this woman did not know who Duke Dennis was, and she decided to make not just his appearances, but his whole personality about who she thought he should be and how he should interact and go about running his business, his identity, and his channel, which is totally weird. Now that may be on the harsher side, but we've seen situations where Quinn Blackwell made whole dissertations about Duke Dennis and the fantasies that she had about him and why she couldn't be with him because of the way that he looked. When a celebrity idolizes a celebrity, confirming that the fans' idolization was correct only makes the fans even more crazed if you think about it.
I was just sitting here thinking to myself that I used to want a Duke Dennis and now I would much rather have like me an architect. And I feel like that's just
It's
the
just
first
finna be at car stream. It
of
should
my
have been.
frontal lobe. Oh my gosh, you.
It should have been me. Fuck everything else, bro.
You know exactly what Kai finna do? He finna make her react to the whole AMP cipher. He milking that thing, bro. He milking that thing.
Then that means
the whole industry finna react to it.
There should only be one queen.
Good lord.
I'm gonna need me something simple.
The whole industry is finna react to it, bro. He finna get underground artists to react to it too, bro.
My feet. I'm tired of you creating niggas. Nobody wants to deal with a. Oh my god, it's tired. I would much rather just deal with myself. I'm enough queen. I'm enough ego for a whole household.
Then deal with yourself.
Let me get my accessory man who wants to care for me because I love him so much. Let me have you come.
Okay, I'm so confused. So women are getting mad that they can't get Duke Dennis, so they bash him on the internet. What? Just because Duke doesn't want y'all bash him on the internet?
Manifesting.
But ultimately it worked. Because when he pulled up to the platform, she instantly folded.
When do you want to hang out with my house?
Are you free?
Anytime. For you?
Okay. But when he on the video, she switched up, and now she want this man.
Remember when I said when Quinn does things like this, a celebrity idolizing another celebrity, it only makes sense.
I want to get paid to learn how to code, but I don't want to go to.
Just say I'm broke without saying it, bro. These ads are just telling me to get a job.
Or computer science.
Well, let me tell you what you need.
Situations worse for the people that make their think pieces. TikTok took that moment and decided to make a whole moment about stereotyping people off of their looks without even knowing them.
I watched the Quinn and Duke Dennis video like everybody else did. I've seen all the edits, all the clips like everybody else has, and I have been seeing other videos of Duke come up on my timeline. I feel like we all stereotype Duke just like Quinn did, because like she said, like, oh, when I think of you, I think flashy, I think got a lot of hoes, I think this, I think that. And Duke like, no, like, I'm the chill guy that be in the back. Like, I don't even like the club, go party, nothing for real. Like, so now that I be seeing other videos of Duke, y'all,
that's the thing. People be thinking I be getting all these women and all these highs, but like I just be staying at the crib, like locked in on this content creation, bro. Like I don't got no highs, bro. I'm really just solo dolo riding in it. Nobody think. But I'm just a chill guy that chill at the house. I don't go out and I don't be talking to no females, bro. Like, and all these people be like, I know you got hers. I know you got hers. I know you be getting all these women. I know you be talking to all these females. I know you do this. I know you be flirting. Like, I don't be doing none of that, bro. I don't be doing none. I'm just a chill guy, bro. I'm just a chill guy.
Y'all, like, Duke really be in the bag. Duke really be that one chilling. Like, Duke, you surprised me. Yes, you're T, Duke. I like you. You're cool.
I don't know if you looked at that video close enough, but that woman has a wedding ring on her finger, or at least she has rings on her finger. And there's two things wrong with that. One, hopefully those are wedding rings, because if you're walking around with two rings or rings on the finger and you're not married like that, I think that's a little bit weird. But two, why are you a whole married woman talking about you're surprised about Duke Dennis's behavior and personality in your car? Like, you're literally fantasizing about another man while you have a partner at home.
Is it kind of crazy
weird? A lot
that
of people,
women like bash niggas like a lot more about like that type of shit than like niggas be bashing like other niggas and women about that shit? Cause like it's crazy, cause I don't hear, like, I will probably not hear most of that shit coming out of a nigga mouth, like hating on another man or hating on another woman. Like I don't hear that from another nigga, but from what I can tell, like it's the women that be bashing the niggas like this,
on
bro.
the internet have taken it upon
Like,
themselves
every
to
nigga
decide
be
who these
Glazing dude.
celebrities are, what
They don't be
can
saying
and
nothing
cannot
bad
do,
about him
who
like
they
that.
should and should not be, who they can and cannot hang around with, and overall
But
how
it's
they
real,
should or
you know?
should not live their lives.
If you're not
Now that
Glazing
we
dude,
have
something wrong
more
with
and
you.
more access to these celebrities, people feel like they are more and more entitled to their personal opinions, beliefs, and whatever they want to project onto these celebrities. But ultimately, and I've been saying this and I'm trying to hammer it home, you don't know them. And I don't want to make it a gender thing, but this happens a lot with women. I don't know what
I was just saying that, bro. He locked in.
Online celebrities, there is no stop in it, but it blows my mind how often these people, these celebrities do something, and then the internet, specifically the women, are in complete and utter shambles when something like this happens because they could not believe that this person would do such thing. But honestly, you don't know them. And it may be a way for them to participate in the male hating Olympics, which is a whole nother video for another day, but it's quite disgusting. And don't get me wrong,
they be hating.
Men too. With it, men talk about sports and they talk about these male characters and flaws that they have as a man or as a person, or hell, even these rappers, is totally disgusting to me. I can think of LeBron and this whole Bronny James situation right now that has me totally creeped out about men and the way that they talk about sports. Like, we're grown men. Let's move past the celebrity worship.
This is what happened when you say LeBron not to go.
No, you cannot use this video because this is D1 parenting. This is D1 parenting. If my kid does not say LeBron is not the GOAT, if my kid says LeBron is not the GOAT, get him put in timeout for the rest of the day. Put in timeout for the rest of the day.
Say LeBron the GOAT. Say LeBron the GOAT.
Right,
you go sit right here. You go stay right here. You're not moving till you say LeBron the GOAT. Say LeBron the GOAT.
Like, this is D1 parenting right here. This is not ticketing. This is D1 parenting.
All right, well, you go stay right here then.
It does not matter who it is, which gender you are, that you identify with, how old you are, or how young you are. These celebrities will let you down because you do not know them. You get the glimpse of them that they allow you to have on their social medias, whether it be Instagram,
because we don't know what happens behind closed doors and off on cameras.
To run with
we
the
don't
whole
know.
narrative.
We don't
I know
know.
Some people may have decided to place some blame on the celebrity because they are giving them nothing but more and more glimpses into their lives. But honestly, that's their job, and I can only fault you because you can control that. They're ultimately going to give their life as they see fit and have fun do. But you as a person consuming the content shouldn't be making these grandstanding, sweeping generalizations, personalities, characteristics, these traits of these people because you have so little of them. It's amazing to me how far people will go. I wonder if people found out that the favorite celebrity doesn't wash their ass, how they would feel.
Cause think about it. Y'all not thinking, bro. Some niggas, if y'all find out something about somebody, bro, like, if y'all find out I wipe my ass with just my hands, no toilet paper or anything, how would y'all feel about that? Y'all switch up on me.